working. I cannot believe that just happened, and I'm hoping you all can come back over here. Oh my gosh. All right, let me come back. Hopefully some of you can join me again. Like, my phone just totally crashed on me and just completely shut down the live, and I cannot get back to it. Oh, I am so sorry. So hopefully some of you guys can come and join me again. Oh my goodness. So anyway, we are cooking cheesy tuna pasta. Okay, good. Some of you guys are back. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I froze and my phone was just like, nope, you're not doing this anymore. So I am hoping that it does not do that again. All right. Anyway, so my Facebook group, yeah, I'm doing a free meal planning challenge in my Facebook group. I created a whole meal plan for next week showing you how you can eat healthy on a budget. And the entire meal plan is there. I don't have the link in this video right now, but it's in the previous link. I can get it for you guys as soon as the video is over. I'll add it to the description and everything. But it starts next week. I just put the meal plan up there in the Facebook group today so that everyone can go shopping this weekend and get all the stuff and then start the meal plan with me next week. And I'm going to be doing all sorts of meal planning tips along the way on how to eat healthy on a budget. So yeah, I would love it if you guys join me. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description. Yes, I am glad I am back. You were recommended to me by YouTube for the Thanksgiving meal. Yeah, okay, you know, that was like one of my top videos was that Dollar Tree Thanksgiving. And then even the Dollar Tree Christmas brunch, that people like loved that one. And I'm excited to say that tomorrow is my next Dollar Tree meal video. I just finished editing and I scheduled it a couple hours ago, so that will be up tomorrow morning. Let me give this a good stir real quick. Probably needs a few more minutes. But yeah, I made spaghetti and meatballs. I made a taco soup with cornbread muffins, and then I made like an appetizer dinner, I guess. I just went into the freezer section at Dollar Tree and grabbed like 5 different appetizer items. I know a few of you were asking for like game day appetizers to try from Dollar Tree, so I put together a few random ones and hopefully you guys like it. It was good. It's just not something I would eat every day just because it didn't sit well with my stomach the next day, but it was good at the time. Oh goodness, let's see. Alyssa, you're currently chopping some onions for a vegan breakfast casserole. That is awesome. I love meal prep. It seriously saves so much time during the week. On Sundays, I try to spend an hour in the kitchen, whether it's making breakfast, chopping some vegetables, making snacks for the week. That 1 hour can do so much for your week. It can shave like 5 or 10 minutes off of your dinner time, which I definitely need. I usually spend like 30-ish, 40 minutes here in the kitchen anyway, so chopping vegetables beforehand is wonderful. So once this finishes, it's not quite cooked yet, I still feel it's pretty hard, I will add the cheese and then I'll add the peas and then that will be done. I've also got some frozen green beans I'm going to get out here in a few minutes. We'll cook that in the microwave. Yeah, okay. I was going to show you this before. I went to Dollar Tree this afternoon or this morning and I bought some baskets for my spices and my spice cabinet. My phone likes to autofocus for some reason. Okay, there we go. But I wish I could show you my cabinet right now, but there are so many different spices in there and it's so disorganized. And there's probably some spices in the way back there that are probably a couple years old, which probably don't taste very good anymore. So I'm hoping, I got 3 of these, I'm hoping to be able to organize it and make it just easier to find everything, especially since I ordered like 9 of those Flavor God seasonings. I don't think it's all gonna fit up here. And I haven't put any in there yet because I'm waiting to see if I can fit everything in there first. Oh my gosh. So there's that. All right. Let's check this. All right, cool. A few more minutes, maybe. Do you have any favorite tuna recipes? This is the first time I've made this one. and it's pretty standard. We typically only make like tuna noodle casserole, which is very similar to this, only we use egg noodles, and I think we use Parmesan cheese and breadcrumbs, and then we'll make tuna melt sometimes, but we just don't use a whole lot of canned tuna. But I had 2 cans in the pantry that have been sitting there for a few months and really had nothing to do with, I didn't have anything to do with them, so I figured I would try to make it into a pantry meal. Let's see. Alright, let me grab the green beans real quick. These are just great value, frozen, fine green beans. And all I need to do is put them in the microwave for like 5 minutes. And then they'll be done. And you just steam them right in the bag, just like that. Alright, there's 5 minutes. Got all of that. Let's see. So some of the things I'm cooking next week, I'm making like a pasta and meat sauce meal prep bowls. I'm shredding some carrots, and I'm chopping up some mushrooms. I'm going to be adding that to the spaghetti sauce to make more of like a veggie meat spaghetti. I'm really trying to up my vegetable and fruit intake for next week, and hopefully from now on. Trying to get more nutrients, so that's one way that I'm doing it. I'm also making a dish that has a little bit of ground turkey, some rice and broccoli, kind of like another meal prep bowl. What else do I have going on? I think I'm making pancakes. I'm making some homemade bread and some honey roasted carrots for small group on Sunday. Can make tuna noodle casserole with the tuna. Yeah. If I get any more tuna, that's probably going to be the next thing I make. And this is kind of like the tuna noodle casserole. Alright, let's try this. Okay, yeah, the pasta is finished. So I'm going to add, this is about a cup of that white sharp cheddar. So I'll just add it a little bit at a time. That way it will melt a lot better. And it's smelling really good, actually. There's that. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Alright, so Allison finally went back to school this week. She has been home doing online learning since the beginning of November, okay? And she finally is able to go back to school. She's still home on Wednesdays doing the online, but she's going to school 4 days a week. And John usually works like a half day on Fridays. So tomorrow we finally get to have like a lunch date together, which we haven't done, oh gosh, since like September or October or something. And we had a Raising Cane's restaurant open in our area. How many of you have had Raising Cane's before? I never have. So at Kings Island, they actually have a chicken place that sells like chicken tenders, fries, the Texas toast, pretty much just like Raising Cane's does apparently. And I don't know, my sister says that it tastes just as good as Cane's. So I don't know, but I'm pretty excited to try that. Alright, cheese is melted in. Let me get these peas in here. Let's see, who else is joining us? Cindy says, your cousin made a tuna casserole with mashed potatoes, chopped hard-boiled eggs, onions, and tuna. Well, that sounds really good, actually. That's awesome. Oh, these peas are a little icy. That's what happens when I'm not going to use that part. That's what happens when you keep stuff in the freezer too long. They tend to get a little icy. These look a little bit better. We'll see. Let's see if I can break them up. Oh, I heard that the cane sauce is really, really good. Kings Island has their own type of sauce. I think I've had it before, and apparently it tastes like the cane sauce, but I'm excited to try it. There we go. Alright. I mean, it's gonna heat up here anyway, so I think it'll be fine. There we go. So it'll take another couple extra minutes just to heat up. Alright. Alright, let's see. Yeah. We've gotten a whole lot of new restaurants in our area recently. Come on, phone, stop. Okay, yeah, I'm right here. Alright. We've got a Kroger just down the street, and this Kroger has a Starbucks inside of it, and right across the street they just built another Starbucks with a drive-through. And I didn't think I would like having a Starbucks with a drive-through, but man, is it convenient, especially when you have a kid in the back seat and don't want to like mess with the car seat and everything and the seat belt. So yeah, I've gone there a couple times. Yeah. We're just building a whole bunch of stuff in our city. Alright, let's check on this. The green beans are just about done. There we go. That might take a couple more minutes. Green beans are done. So let's see, grocery shopping tomorrow. I have been going to Walmart the past couple weeks and doing their pickup. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing most of my shopping at Aldi. I will be going to Walmart to pick up a few things. I'm going to try and get some Ibotta deals from maybe some more snack bars, probably a couple other things, but mostly Aldi. I already went to Mr. Max on Wednesday. That was yesterday. And got a whole bunch of snacks and stuff from there. I thought I grabbed a container. I did not grab a container for that. Hold on. Okay, I have a container for the green beans. Alright. I never realized until like last March how convenient pickup was. During the first few months of that pandemic, I did the pickup every single week for like 2 or 3 months. I did not set foot in a grocery store. That pickup is so convenient. And even now, when I don't feel like spending an hour in the store, that Walmart pickup is amazing. And then last week, if you saw in my last video, they sometimes give you like little gift bags of free samples and stuff in it, so that's really cool too. Let's see. Raising Cane's is chicken tenders, French fries, Texas toast. I saw they have coleslaw and stuff too. That's pretty much all they sell. And when they first opened up in my area, I don't think you can go inside. It's drive-through only. And seriously, they had to have police cars helping with the traffic because it was just so bad. And they opened up in July, I think. So hopefully the traffic has died down enough so we don't have to spend like an hour in line to get our food. Aldi has really good pre-made pizzas and calzones. I saw a mac and cheese pizza there, I think last time I was there, and I really, really want to try it because it looks amazing. But yeah, I think I've had some of Aldi's frozen pizza before. It tastes a lot like DiGiorno. I forget which kind I got. I think it was the thick crust pizza, basically like DiGiorno, but at half the price. Let's see, Aaron is here. Hey Aaron. You love Aldi's 16-inch pizza with everything on it, Michelle? Yeah, that one sounds amazing. We got almost finished here. What is for dinner at your house tonight? I know I'm cooking early. 5 o'clock seems like an early dinner time to a lot of people, but when you think about it, I wake up at like 4:30 every morning, so I eat an early breakfast, which means lunch for me is between 11:30 and 12, and so by 5 o'clock I'm starving, and then we're in bed by 9, so like the 5 o'clock dinner time kind of makes sense to me. I know some people don't eat dinner till like 8, and I cannot imagine that because I would die. I have to eat like every 2 or 3 hours or else that's pretty much it. Let's see. Hey Christine, I'm glad you're here. You got, Carrie, you're having bagel pizzas and salad. That sounds awesome. I made pizza bagels one time and actually stuck them in the freezer. You just take the bagel, put the pizza sauce on it, sprinkle a little bit of cheese. I got those tiny, tiny baby pepperonis and put them on there. And then I just put them in the freezer on a cookie sheet that had parchment paper on it. And then once those are frozen, I put them in a gallon-sized freezer bag. But you gotta be careful with it because the toppings are still like loose on there. So I had to really be careful to lay it flat so that nothing fell off. And then I just put them in the toaster oven. I believe they were still frozen and they turned out amazing. Maria, have I ever been to Trader Joe's? Yes. The problem is the closest one to me is like 35 minutes away. And eventually I would like to get up there. Now that Allison is back in school, I have that time, so I might try to do that on like a Monday or a Tuesday or something. But I would love to go and see what they have and try to do like here's what I bought and see what is good. Let's see. Shells, you're having stuffed peppers with lentils, rice, and tomatoes. That's awesome. All right. I believe this pasta is done, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the green beans, stick them in this little container. That way it's easier to dish it out. There we go. And hold on a second. There we go. Now once this is done, like if you want to add extra salt and pepper to it, you certainly could. I like to sprinkle stuff on top of mine after it's done cooking. And I know on Wednesday I showed you my Flavor God seasonings. I opened up the everything one, and the everything seasoning from Flavor God is amazing. They also have an everything spicy version, and that one, I haven't tried it yet, but I heard it's really, really good. Let's see. Homemade subs for supper. Awesome. Oh gosh, Michelle, you've been too tired to cook. You've been working at 5 a.m. because you bake at a grocery store bakery. Thank you for everything that you do at the grocery stores. I know that it is really tough right now with everything going on, and I really appreciate that. I love bakery bread from the stores for sure. Let's see what else. Buffalo cauliflower wings with broccoli and mashed potatoes. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. Christine, yes, I've got cheesy tuna pasta right here. This is my second live tonight, actually. I'll try to put everything in the description, but the last live did have the link to this recipe in the description, and I will try to get that for you. Does my husband ever cook? That's a funny story. Yes. Back when we were married, I was a massage, not back when we were married, we're still married. When we were first married, before Allison, I was a massage therapist. So I would sometimes work until like 6 or 7 at night, and he would usually get home before me. And the rule was with us, whoever made dinner or whoever got home first made dinner. So that's what we did for a while. And then after I had Allison, I stayed home with her. So it just kind of made sense for me to be the one to make dinner just because I was the one that was home. And that was just fine with me because I'm a control freak in the kitchen now. And it just kind of worked out that way. Now he does cook a couple times a month. Like when I volunteer at church on Saturdays and Sundays, he's usually in charge of dinner on Saturdays. And to be honest, it's usually pancakes. And it's not that he's not a good cook, it just happens to be pancakes. So he's gotten really good at making pancakes. All right, so I have plated here my cheesy tuna pasta. I've got green beans here. I've got butter in the fridge, so I'll put a little bit of butter on top here. Sprinkle it with some of this everything seasoning. So this is gonna serve 5-ish people, 5 or 6, just depending on how much you like to eat. Smells amazing. I'm gonna go let's see. Let me answer a few more questions and we're gonna go eat. Is your daughter picky with what you cook? Yeah. I give her everything that we eat, and then I also include like some crackers on the side, just something that I know she will eat. That way I know she gets something, but usually no. So I just kind of, give her the food and pray that eventually she'll grow out of it. Yes, how come I ended the pantry challenge? Didn't even last a month. Yeah, I was only planning on doing it for like 2 weeks or so. When I looked through my pantry, I had enough meals for like 16 to make 16 meals. So that was roughly 2 weeks, and I've got a couple of like leftover stuff. See, I didn't last a whole month, but this was more of I need to get rid of the stuff in my freezer rather than like a whole pantry challenge. So, and thankfully, there are no rules to a pantry challenge. Like, you can make your own rules. If you want to do it for a week, do it for a week. If you need to do it for a whole month, do it for a whole month. I just needed to use up all that stuff in my freezer. All right, let's see. All right. Yes, awesome. Thank you so much for coming. I don't know what I'm making next week. I'm going to try to get back on again on Thursday. Hopefully, I'm going to try to find something really interesting to make so it's not just me sticking something in the oven. So, thank you all for watching. Make sure you check back tomorrow morning. My next Dollar Tree meal is coming out. I'm excited to share that with you. I'm going to go enjoy my dinner, enjoy your evening, and I will see you all later.